Hi, I'm Dr. Gary Sachs, and I'm here with Theresa Schmidt, our nutritional therapist. And today we're going to talk about respiratory problems, viral problems, specifically COVID right now seems to be spreading quite a bit with the Omicron variant. So we want to give some advice on how you might be able to handle this best. So
yeah, well, we were talking, and just want to kind of make things a little bit clear, if that is what we're talking about. Omicron does not appear to be as hard on people as Delta.
By a long shot.
By a long shot.
Yep.
I know we're hearing all kinds of hospital scary things. We do hear a lot of that. But Omicron itself tends to be a lot milder, more like just having a normal, kind of easy seasonal flu. Now, I'm not saying there aren't going to be bad cases of COVID out there. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I'm not sure we need to have this big fear that's been going around.
Yeah. You know, it's more that the hospitals are being slammed, but it's more because this is spreading so fast that so many more people are getting it that even a small percentage of such a large number is overpowering. And besides, they don't have the staff to do it.
That's a big thing. It's not just that they don't have any beds available. It's that they don't have the staff available. So, and that's a good point, is that it's so fast. This is spreading so fast that even though the percentage of people that get it bad is less, they're all getting it right now. So that's the tough part, and then the staffing part of it is too. So what we want to do is give people information and like a go-to. What do we do? You know, because if you have things in set in motion, then some of the stress of it can be gone.
Sure.
It's like peace of mind.
Yep.
So we have a protocol.
Yep.
What do we do about COVID? We have a protocol.
You know, it all comes down to everybody wants to help people not get a serious condition, not have to go into the hospital.
Exactly.
And it's a known thing that the sooner you do something, and Omicron in particular is proving that, or showing that to a large degree, vaccinated or not, you're liable to get this. This is breaking through a lot of the vaccinations. So our approach is, okay, let's do as much as we can to help the body at an early stage.
Exactly. And just to put a finer point on it, nobody ever said the vaccines were going to prevent you from getting anything.
That's right.
Nor does it prevent you from spreading anything.
Right.
So that's that. You know, I think there's a lot of confusion about that. People are like, I've been vaccinated, I won't get anything. Yeah, you could still get whatever's going around, and you can still pass it. So you still have to be careful with that kind of thing. So, but for us, the protocol, things to have on hand, and we've got a nice list put together, how many to take. You know, if it happens to be a child that is sick, we have the ratios for that. So we can do that. But we like to have you get that ahead of time, so you're not scrambling. Somebody has to go get supplements for you, things like that.
Yep.
So
you keep Band-Aids in the cupboard in case somebody cuts. You know?
Keep
this is at a stage where you really should be prepared.
Yep. So along those lines, another thing that I like to tell people is, and again, peace of mind, getting it ahead of time, is I really feel like a nebulizer is very helpful. A nebulizer, for people that don't know what that is it sits on the table, and it's a mister. It mists, and you have a breathing thing, or you have a face mask for it. You can just use, if you're nervous about things, you can just use saline solution. Even that helps. And what the goal is, when we get this, it gets in through the sinuses and then through the lungs. And so if you put some saline solution right across that, in the sinus, in the lungs, it will kill it on contact. So even better would be if you put the right amount of hydrogen peroxide in there. And we have a thing I can send, and it's got a table as to how to make it. If there's any questions at all, I can answer those questions. Very safe to do if it's done correctly. Very safe to do. So we give you the right ratio, and you just put the hydrogen peroxide in correctly with saline solution.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, if you are actually sick and you've got a sinus, and this isn't just for COVID. This is
Exactly.
for,
I was hoping we would get to that.
This is for anything. Not only
any
is
upper
it,
respiratory.
Yep. Sinuses or lungs. This is really, really good for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I even like it if you're out and about, or we're here and somebody comes in and they've obviously got a cold or something, we can go home and nebulize.
Mm-hmm.
And it will help protect you from taking that on.
Yeah.
Because it kills it on contact right at the source. So, I mean, I'm saying do it correctly. We have the tables, we have the information to do it, but it's really peace of mind, because if you do the protocol, you have the nebulizer, you do the nebulizer when you need it, there's no reason for this thing to get worse than controllable.
Yep. People can get the nebulizer.
Well, if you have a prescription, I know you can get one locally at Heart Medical, but without a prescription, you cannot. They won't even give you supplies for it. So different sources, I don't particularly want to say this, but Amazon has them.
But and it isn't normally something that requires a prescription.
No.
It's something peculiar about our local place here. But so I didn't want to scare people away thinking you have to have a prescription.
Yeah, no,
for this,
you don't. Absolutely do not have to have one. They run somewhere between $60 and $80.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, it's so worth having that. And it isn't just for COVID. You can have that for the rest of your life. You get a slight cold, take care of it. It can really make a difference of days and days as to how long people are sick and to what degree they're sick.
Yeah.
So those are good things.
So I think I'm going to mention that if you're waiting for your order to come or you're shying away from that, there is an iodine spray that people can get too. The health food store, Jojo's has those. I'm sure other places do too, but that has specifically been shown to kill COVID on contact. Yeah. It's not going to go as deep as a nebulizer does, but it's something, if you needed to do something like right this minute.
And that reminds me, what I was getting to is, if you actually are sick, if you actually have something, you can put a drop of iodine in the stuff that's already in the nebulizer.
Great.
So when you put the solution of the saline solution with the hydrogen peroxide in, if you're actually sick, another bump would be to put a drop of iodine in there. And you can, Dr. Brownstein has a book about it, so if you want to read about it, there's so much information out there. I've got a great article I've been sending people, got the table in it, tells you how to put it all together.
Great.
It's just really, really good information. And you can do it to the level you're comfortable doing it. You can do just the saline solution. You can do the saline and hydrogen peroxide, or you can do it with the iodine too.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Yep, and that. What I like that spray for the sinuses, it's kind of nice to keep in your purse if you're traveling.
It's a little thing about like that. It's pretty easy to do.
So, very good. Yeah.
So we hope this information is helpful for you, and if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out. You can call us at 989-732-7000, or you can reach us on our website, www.sexwellnesscenter.com.